I want to take you back to 1989, Soviet Russia, as that is the country where I was born. When I was 13 years old, the Soviet Union has dissolved, and that meant that we were free to leave a country. So, amongst other millions of people, we boarded the aeroplane and we headed off to the Holy Land. I fell in love with Israel the moment I saw the country. I loved the people and the music and culture and food and the language. I figured that in order for me to integrate faster and learn the language, it would be best if I went to boarding school. So before I knew it, me with a little suitcase, I was moving into our dormitories in the Navy school, which was the only Navy school in the country and happened to be not too far away from my house. The rules were very simple, no Russian to be spoken. It was a good rule, and within months I was fluent in Hebrew. I loved waking up in the morning and running to the beach, taking the boat out, sailing with other boys and girls, and then going for a run on the beach, doing push-ups with the sand stuck in my mouth, only to get back and scrub the kitchen floors before starting on our daily lessons. I was happy. I had lots of friends. But it didn't last. On my 14th birthday, as I woke up, I was told that we are moving again, and this time it was South Africa. I was gutted, I was devastated, and I felt like somebody ripped my heart into pieces. So before I had to say goodbye, before I had a chance to say goodbye to my friends, we were once again flying, this time to sunny Africa, Johannesburg. Integrating into school and finding friends was a lot harder this time. I was the only Russian speaking kid and nobody could understand me. Luckily, there were some Israeli children through whom I learned English relatively quickly, but I lost something really important in that process. I lost my voice. I lost my self confidence. And I figured that pleasing others was way more important than pleasing myself because by pleasing them, by making them to like me, I could be part of community, part of a group again. When I finished school, I followed someone else's dream as I enrolled in computer science. But when I graduated in cum laude in 2003, it opened up a lot of opportunities. One of them was to come to UK and work on a project for Ministry of Defense at Microsoft. I remember pinching myself in the morning in a hotel room thinking, how lucky was I? But I was so scared that somebody one day will open their eyes, look at me and tell me I'm a fraud. I wasn't smart enough and I did not belong. It didn't happen, obviously. And for the next 15 years, I had a very successful career. But as I was growing older, the void and the emptiness within me has only intensified. And it got worse after kids were born because my favorite aspect of my job, which was travel, come to an end. I constantly tried to fill that space inside of me with better holidays and houses and moving from place to place and new school and new shoes and but nothing helped. In 2018, I went through a personal transformation and started reading books on self-development and listening to people, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Neville Goddard, Napoleon Hill, and many others. I also incorporated daily meditations into my life and slowly started rebuilding my strength and finding my voice. In 2019, I started my first business where we provide companionship and transport to people who can't get out and about. And only a few months after, I found enough courage to walk away from a six-figure job. As my passion has always been health and wellness, mind and body connection, I also started my second company where I work with energy wearable products, which help us to achieve optimal health. My days are now very different. My life is very different. I wake up each morning inspired, looking forward to the day ahead. And I know it's time to nearly wrap up, so I wasn't really sure how I'm going to end today's talk. And I decided to meditate and just see if anything popped up. And there was one sentence that did pop up, and it was so simple it actually made me laugh out loud. And all it said was, get out of your head. That's it. Just as simple as that. Get out of your head. We spend so much time in our head, and all of their worries and fear and panic and self-doubt, all of it is up here. And once we learn how to trust our guts, trust our intuition, and follow it, all of that outside clutter and noise goes away, and we become truly free. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. If you want to connect with me, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, and I would love to hear from you soon. Bye for now.